Hi, welcome to my new video for beginners. Today we will look at how to draw the cute pier you see. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. As always, I start by drawing the horizon line. The horizon line should be parallel to the top and bottom edges of the paper. And this is the vanishing point that we'll use in the drawing. This point should be exactly on the horizon line. Now let's start drawing the pier. I will draw two lines for the left and right sides of the pier. I draw a line from the vanishing point to the bottom left side of the paper, as you see on the screen. Then I draw another line for the right side of the pier. Good. Now it's time to add a gazebo over the pier. I will draw a horizontal line here. Okay, I'll just draw two vertical lines at the left and right ends of the line. These two vertical lines will be the right and left corners of the gazebo. The gazebo has to have a floor, right? Let's draw the floor. Do you see these points? Okay, now I'm going to connect these points with the vanishing point. Then I connect these two lines with a horizontal line right here. Okay, that's it. Let's complete the front facade of the gazebo. I draw a line parallel to the horizontal line I drew earlier. Good. I think the gazebo needs a roof. Do you see these points? I'll use these points for the roof. I will draw two vertical lines. These lines will be longer than the vertical lines on the corners. Then I connect these two new lines with a horizontal line. Let's complete the roof. I'm going to connect the top horizontal line with the bottom one, but I want you to watch carefully. There's a little trick to it. As you can see, the lines don't end at these points. They end a little further outside the structure. I finished the roof with a few small lines. And I add depth to the gazebo by drawing two small vertical lines. Great. It looks like a house, right? Okay, let's make the floor of the gazebo thicker. I'm drawing two layers, one thin and one thick. This floor is actually part of the pier. It will be clearer soon. Now let's make the vertical lines thicker. These should be the wooden poles that hold up the roof. Just be careful to draw the ones closer to us thick and the ones farther away thin. Okay, as you can see, there are two poles at the front entrance of the gazebo, but not at the back. That's why we need to add two poles there. It looks better, right? I think we need to add a pole to each side of the gazebo to keep the roof up. I just get the feeling that the roof is too heavy. All right, now it's much stronger. Adding railings around the pier might be a good idea. It can really make the gazebo look great. Okay, let's draw the railing on the gazebo. I will draw the top rail, bottom rail, and balusters. It's really simple. No need to worry. Great, let's draw the sides too. I can easily do this by using the vanishing point and short lines. Now it's time to draw the back part. And that's it. It's nice, isn't it? If you noticed, there are parts on the side where I didn't draw the railings, because I will draw stairs on both sides of the gazebo. But first, I need to draw the lower parts of the poles on the right and left corners. They need to touch the water. Okay, let's draw the stairs on the left. The stairs are going to be between these two poles. I just draw a short horizontal line here and put a dot at the end of the line. This line's going to be the top rail. I draw a line starting from the vanishing point and passing through the end of this line. Then I draw a vertical line. I just need to connect this line to the floor of the pier. Now I connect the corner point with the vanishing point. And I connect the top point with this new line by drawing a vertical line. Finally, I have joined the floor of the stairs with the pier. Is it a bit complicated? Maybe. You will soon understand more clearly why we drew this platform. Okay, let's keep going. Now I'm going to draw a riser here. This is easy to do. It's basically just a rectangle. But next step is a bit important. I'm going to draw a stair tread here. Do you see this point? Well, I'll connect it with the vanishing point. I'm also adding a stair riser under it. Great. I will add a few more steps in the same way. That's good. Now let's add a railing to these steps. I don't forget the newels and balusters either. Note that there might be steps under the water too. There are probably 2 or 3 more steps that we can't see. That's why I'm drawing the starting newel like this. That's it. It looks great, huh? Now it's time for the stairs on the right. Don't worry. This is easier. Okay, this one is different from the other one. We don't need to draw the steps of it. We can't see them from where we are. Now I will work a little on the roof. I connect the poles in the right and left corner with a horizontal line. Then I draw a door canopy to the entrance of the gazebo. No need for details. Just a few lines and you're done. Well, that's it. The pier looks like it goes on forever, right? There has to be an end point. So I'm ending the pier here. Let me make the pier a bit clearer. The pier looks like it's floating on the water right now. That's why we need to draw the posts that support the pier. This will make the pier look more realistic. Starting from the vanishing point, I will draw 2 straight lines on the right and left sides of the pier. Now I'm going to draw the posts between these new lines and the pier. First, I mark the places where I'm going to draw the posts. Just make sure that the vertical lines you draw are parallel to the right and left edges of the paper. Then I add details to the lines I've drawn. There's one thing you need to know when drawing posts. According to the rules of perspective, objects look smaller when they are further away. So as the posts move away from us, they should get thinner. The distance between the posts should also get smaller. Alright, this pier is probably made of wood. That's why we have to emphasize that. The best way to do this is to lay boards on the pier. I draw horizontal straight lines on the pier. I don't need sharp lines because the boards are probably worn. I don't forget to make the distance between the lines smaller as you go farther. As you know, this is just how perspective works. Now let me place the boards under the gazebo. This time I'm drawing the boards vertically. I'm using the vanishing point while doing this. Okay, that's it. We finally finished the drawing. I think it looks great. It would be good to darken the lines a little bit. I don't want to take too much of your time, so I'm speeding up the video. When you're drawing, it's a good idea to start by drawing the lines lightly and then make the necessary areas darker at the end. This way, it will be easier to erase or correct any mistakes you make. For this reason, I'd suggest using a 2B or 3B soft pencil to draw the main objects in your work. Use 4B and 5B soft pencils for the areas and lines that need to be darker at the end of your drawing. Since you are a beginner, the pencil or paper does not need to be expensive. An ordinary pencil and paper will do the job. Don't waste your money. But I strongly recommend using a quality eraser. When the darkening process is finished, it's time to look at the details and shading. As you know, the subject of this video is perspective, so I won't go into shading in detail here. Okay, I darkened all the lines. It looks great. Now it's time for detail and lighting and shading. I speed up the video again. As I just said, shading is a whole other subject and a video should be prepared just for it. I'll just show you quickly so you get an idea about shading. But I still have a few tips I can give you about lighting and shading. Start shading with soft light touches. Be gentle with the pencil and paper. As you go through the process of shading, make the lines darker. Basically, it is best to shade from light to dark and from soft to hard. Thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. It would be great if you subscribe to my channel and like my video to show your support. See you in the next video. Goodbye.